What is going on, everybody? Tyler Blair here from Rezzivo AI. I just wanted to hop on here and show you guys a quick workflow that I've been installing with other realtor businesses and other service type businesses. This is a speed to lead workflow AI agent. Basically, what it does is whenever you get a new lead in from, let's say, Zillow, your website, wherever your leads come in, you usually get an email to your inbox. So, what this workflow actually does is it actually pulls that email from that inbox and pulls the information and sends out an email right away so you're the first one in that person's inbox. You can do it with email and text, but for the sake of simplicity today, we're just going to be showing you how to do it with an email. So let's go ahead and hop in it. As you can see, we are in N8N right now. This is our speed to lead agent for realtors. So it's built for realtors and service-based businesses. Its goal is to respond to new leads fast and be the first one to respond. What it does is it watches the inbox for new lead emails and extracts name, email, phone, and their intent. It drafts a quick personalized first reply, sends the reply, and then marks that lead email as read. Let's go ahead and show you kind of what this does. So this is going to pull the lead right from our email. So we're going to go ahead and run that. So we're going to go ahead and run that. And as you can see, it is in here. This is all the info. It's in JSON, so it's a little bit hard to understand. But what we're going to do is we're going to simplify that and we're going to send that to our Gemini info extractor. And what that's going to do is it's actually going to take the information, as you can see, and put it into a structured output. So once it's in that structured output, we're going to go to an info cleaner. And what this is going to do is going to separate that JSON so that we have different uh, different aspects that we can plug and play with, right? So as you can see, boom, it separated them so that it's more organized. And now we're going to go send it to our create email. And we're using Gemini for this. And what that is going to do is it's going to create a subject line and an email. Perfect. We're going to separate that subject line in that email. And then we're going to go ahead and let's check it out. Yep. Quick note about your Gulfport home search. Perfect. Great. Now we're going to go ahead and send that. And then we're going to go ahead and mark that as read. So let's go ahead and check out what that actually looks like. All right, so we're actually going to hop over to our inbox right now. And as you can see, quick note about your Gulfport home search. Hi, John. Thanks for reaching out. I saw your inquiry about finding a two-bed, two-bath home in Gulfport, specifically wanting no flood zone, a decent yard for your dog, and under 400K. I've already started looking into some great options that fit what you're looking for. Would you be open to a quick call sometime this week to chat more about your preferences and how I can best help you? So that is a perfect initial email. The AI got it spot on. There's no M dashes, and it's structured the way that I want. So now that we see that it works, let's go ahead and hop into N8N, and I can kind of show you a little bit how it actually works. All right, now that we are in N8N, that is a mouthful to say, but check it out. So this node right here is pretty simple. This is a trigger. It's connected to your Gmail account, which is an oath. Uh, 2.0, I believe. So you're going to have that set up in Google Cloud Console. Give me a shout in the comments if you need help setting that up, but you can have a quick chat with ChatGPT or Gemini and it can help you set it up and walk you through the process. So the event is when a message is received. It's only looking for unread emails, and it's only looking for unread emails from info@rezzivo.com, which is where we sent the test email from. We can have this set up to the emails from Zillow, Realtor.com, or even from your form on your website as well. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. This is the info extractor. So as you can see, you are a data extraction assistant. I will provide you with an email notification from a lead source. Your goal is to extract that lead's contact information and judge the lead quality. So extract the lead's name, email, yada, 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 and then it puts it into this structured format right here. Let's go to the cleaner. And what this does is it's actually going to separate each one of these so that it's not in just one block. And we can actually plug and play with different ones that we want. And don't worry about this code right here. AI can code it for you, or you can just download the actual workflow. I'll have the JSON on my website and you can have that completely for free. Let's go to the next one. And this is our email writer. So as you can see, Here's the inbound lead message, and we have that pulled into right here. And then we have another prompt that says, you are Tyler Blair, write a personal, casual, and short email to a new lead. This is the lead information. And here's some critical formatting rules. Write only the email body and subject line. Do not include a sign off, best, sincerely, or thanks, and do not sign your name. So I was having issues with it actually creating a signature, and I don't want it to have a signature. So our next node is actually going to separate the subject body and the subject in the email body. That way we can just plug and place it. And like I said, don't worry about this code. You can download the whole thing on my website for free. So as you can see, we take this from the info screen cleaner. This is going to be their email, Tyler at A Better Life Realty. This is going to be the subject line. Remember, we had the node before actually uh, get rid of get rid of it being in one format so that we could separate the subject and the body, and that's where the subject goes right there. And then here is your body right here, and as you can see, it is sent. So the next is actually very important. This is the closed flow Gemini node. So what or Gmail node. So what it does is it actually, you remember our initial trigger is looking for unread emails, right? So if we don't have a node at the end of the workflow that gets rid of reading that email and marks that email as read, what's going to happen is every minute that that trigger is looking in that inbox, it's going to find that same email and it's going to recreate another email and send it to that same lead every single minute. So they're going to get an email every single minute. It's going to be different and they're going to be like, what the heck is going on? So this is a very important part to stop the flow and make sure the AI knows that it has done its job. And just like that, that is the code node. Or that is the workflow. It's super simple. Um, it's really simple if you've been into AI as much as I have been. Um, and if you're not using N8N, man, you got to use N8N. This thing is game changing. If you have any questions about AI and how you can implement it in your business, or you just, you know, don't really understand AI, but you do want to implement it in your business, please just reach out in the comments. Give us a call at 813-403-0638 or just visit our website, rezzivo.com, and get in contact with us there. So thank you very much. Have a good day.